Hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Miriam. I help victims of narcissistic abuse heal from understanding the pathology of this disorder we call NPD. So today I wanted to speak a little bit about narcissists in court. This is a really huge topic, and I've talked about it a little bit before. Diet Coke, much needed. One thing I want to advise everybody of is that narcissist custody and narcissist battle is an ongoing battle that's going to last years and years and years. So brace yourself for a very bumpy ride. But if you stay meticulous and grounded, well planned out, and collect a plethora of evidence, this will benefit you in your standing for whatever you're trying to achieve. You are going to have to dedicate a lot of footwork, a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of mental determination towards this thing. One thing I want to stress to you people is if you had a narcissistic spouse whom you had children with, it is imperative to make sure that your children are not raised by a narcissist. This is a heightened level of concern if this narcissist was violent and inflicted domestic violence on you or your children. It is imperative that you do whatever you can to stop this person from dealing with your children on a consistent and constant basis. These abusers will 100% abuse your children, whether it be mental or physical or both. So that is what you are trying to stop. Just remember that that is your end goal, and that is what you are trying to achieve, is to stop abuse. The narcissist in court is like an orchestrated, it's like an Oscar-winning performance, okay? You have to prepare yourself for lies that are going to be told about you, allegations that they will try and bring up about you, vengeance that they will try and seek through punishment, through family law court, custody, child support, etc. Please brace yourself, because they will pull every rabbit out of their hat to achieve this. And when you think it is done, there is more. Unlike most people who are aware of boundaries and try and abide by realistic boundaries set forth, narcissists have an air of delusion about them. What I mean by this is, if there is a custody order written by a court or judge, the narcissist, if they do not like the custody order, will file for a motion to appeal. They will file for another custody order very, very quickly, because they have an air of delusion. They're used to winning, and they're not used to not getting what they want. So a part of their delusion is that they can control the narrative and get what they need by pushing the court systems and other individuals into getting what they want. And again, what they want is power and control. And what they want is to control you, especially if you escape the relationship and are now free. This was a huge injury to the narcissist, and they will do whatever they can to hurt you. And how can they hurt you? Through your children, through power and control, and through abusing you through the court system. Please be completely aware that you will need to be very organized, have all of your documents in file, have all of your witnesses on standby, coach your witnesses as to how to speak to the judge, and to recall the story or stories of what they remember when dealing with the narcissist and their impression of them. Keep everything as honest as possible. Keep yourself as contained and professional as possible, even though emotions may run high. The judge is trying to see who is capable of controlling their emotions and controlling their impulses and who is not. So that's something you can master, because we all know the narcissist has impulse control issues. And like I said, it's never over when you think it's over. I've been in a 1-year battle with Child Protective Service Court with my narcissist. The custody arrangement was my main priority for this entire year. I put all other things on hold. I dedicated all of my time in collecting evidence, doing footwork, lots and lots of therapy for my mental health. I halted on my son's sports, and I expedited therapy for him because it was a severe domestic violence scenario. And I've dedicated everything to this custody battle through Child Protective Service Court. And after a year of this, the court order was summoned and passed down and stamped with 100% sole custody to me and professional monitored visits for him. Even though he was doing all of his classes, I think he's such a psychopath that people are able to see it pretty easily. So you would think I would rejoice at this, at this feat that I had accomplished, but it was an immediate doom I felt when that custody order was sent forward. I felt this awful, disgusting, nauseous feeling in the pit of my stomach. I had endured a 4-day trial, hearing lies about me with no evidence whatsoever, accusations with no evidence whatsoever.